Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Charles, and welcome to the Geeks of the Round Hangout discussion of Sleepy Hollow Season 2, Episode 11. The Akita is what it's called? The Akita? Okay, yeah, and for those who aren't familiar, this was the mid-season finale, so after last night's episode, we will not have another new episode until January. Why? Yes. But there is one thing I have to say. This is probably the best mid-season finale out of every mid-season finale that's been going on the past couple of weeks.
I have to agree.
I agree.
This was a damn good. I mean, if I had Google Effects open, I would click the applause little sound thing and like clap all the hands and everything. But I don't have it open right now because I'm a slowpoke.
Yeah.
But, it was an awesome episode. I loved it so much, and the ending was so awesome. It wasn't predictable, but I kind of figured it was going to play out like that, and when it did, I was like, yes, 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 yes.
I did not see that ending coming.
I mean, honestly,
I saw it coming. I figured it was going to happen. I actually had predicted that was going to happen like 3 episodes ago. So, yeah.
Okay.
But, what did you guys think of the episode?
Isaiah?
Wow, I don't know what to say, to tell you the truth, because the episode was just amazing. Gave you great story elements, great badass moments, a lot of characters that we haven't seen, like, for some time now, come with some great, like, what the fuck moment? Like, what the fuck just happened? And then we see Moloch right now, his whole full form is like, this motherfucker looks scary. And then everything was like so doom and gloomy, and then out of nowhere, the writers pull a Hail Mary, like, what the fuck just happened? It was like him when he get hit by a confusion brick. Confusion.
Yes, yes. Yes, oh man. And surprisingly, this episode didn't really have the traditional stuff that's been happening at the beginning of every episode this season, where we have Abby and Ichabod doing something that we do normally in this day and age, but something that Ichabod is not entirely familiar with. They did not do that in this episode, and to be honest, it was noticeable, but I was okay with it. I was. I mean, they got right into the meat of the episode. This episode went by so fast.
I know, right?
I was actually kind of saddened by how fast it was going, because when it was over, I'm like, oh, it's over already? Yeah, because I wanted more. I wanted more.
Like, damn.
That was the fastest 42.36 minutes of your life, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Only it was probably less than that because I fast-forwarded through the commercials.
Well, that's the whole total. That was the episode running on Hulu Plus. 42 minutes with 36 seconds.
Well, I haven't watched no commercials, so it's thrown out there now.
I don't watch commercials neither.
Yep. Well, I fast-forward through the commercials because I have a DVR, and that makes things awesome.
Not really.
It works.
Yes, DVRs are the best. That's the new best friend for men.
Well, my new best friend's my computer, but that's a different story.
Well, no. I mean, man's best friend is still dogs, but I mean, man's second best friend is, well, DVRs.
What about that?
Your dog could be your best friend. My DVR is my best friend.
Yeah. Well, anywho.
My DVR doesn't drool on me, doesn't let me down, does everything proper.
I think it's cute when a dog drools on me, but never mind. But,
What?
You know, it's like all like, yeah.
Yeah, please.
God damn it. That's not what I meant. You're trying to turn it into something sexual, you freaks.
Hey, as long as you have peanut butter, you're all good.
Peanut butter jelly.
Oh, I hate you so much. No. My dogs don't even really drool that much. They don't.
Are you sure?
No. I'm not going to get into a discussion with dogs with you guys. No.
Well, the episode was great. I really loved it.
Yes. I loved it.
Yeah, the episode was really good. The ending was awesome. I loved how abruptly it ended.
Out of nowhere.
I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
And the stuff that was going on. And one thing I got to bring up, Irving, with that sword play. Oh, come on. I mean, where in the hell did he learn how to use a sword like that?
He's black. He can learn anything. He's black.
Oh, God damn! It's not because he's black. It's just because he's a good actor. And
No, no,
I
no,
mean,
no, 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 no. He got all that swordplay from being that drumline major in Drumline.
I remember that movie. Wasn't that a Nick Cannon movie or something?
Don't, please don't.
It was just a movie, and Nick Cannon was in it.
Okay.
He was some black guy who I saw before.
He was he was the main guy in the movie, waving his hands, so he knew how to wave a sword.
Right.
Well, no, this wasn't waving it around. This was strategic and precise swordplay. Even his footwork was proper.
Look, drumline. That's all you need to know. Drumline.
No. This was like, this was pretty damn good swordplay. I was impressed. Yeah, it kind of sucked what happened to Irving too.
I know. He went out like a true boss.
He won't be coming back next season.
Hey, now you can't take. You never know. You can always bring him back. They can
Who
always.
the fuck's gonna bring him back?
No, they're gonna probably, if they do bring him back, they're gonna bring him back in the same way that they brought back Deputy Andy.
Well, that's different though. He was pretty much fucked already. He was fucked.
Well, no, he was a servant of Moloch, while Irving was sort of shanghaied into it because he unknowingly gave up his soul, so he was kind of forced into it, while Andy did it willingly.
But other than that, I did like the fact that Ichabod loved the motorcycle.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that was cool, and I'm pretty sure that after the season comes back in January. Why did I say July? But yeah, he's going to be riding a motorcycle. And Katrina is going to be sitting on. She's going to be riding bitch.
No,
So-
she'll be riding bitch on Abraham's horse.
Yeah, because she was honestly, she was a good character in this episode, but man, she was acting like, really, Katrina, really?
Well, no. What
kill
was
this motherfucker already?
going on? What was going on is that Katrina and Ichabod were having this argument, which, by the way, I gotta say, what the fuck?
I know.
It's jealousy coming into play.
Yeah, and that's I mean, I don't know.
What'd you say, Robotechno?
Yeah.
Dome Regato, Mr. Roboto?
Even your lap is robotic.
That's so cool.
But anywho, it's just what was going on between Katrina and Ichabod. That was probably one of the things I did not like about the episode.
I love it. It shows human element.
It was annoying. I mean, I didn't really care for it. Because as soon as this whole thing happened, I was like, okay, so does this mean that they're gonna like get a divorce and she's gonna go with Abraham or something? Because you realize that Abraham is still the horseman of death.
Charles, I want you to know one thing.
What?
Welcome to the real world of being married.
Well, no, I know that kind of stuff. I know it was, but I don't know. I guess maybe because I'm not in a relationship with anybody right now that I don't fully understand it. So maybe that's the case. But I don't know. It just
remember this saying, and Ichabod will tell you: "Happy wife, happy life."
Yes. I know that saying. I've had it told to me many times before. But yeah. But I don't know. I just hope that their relationship, their marriage, doesn't get destroyed because of this. I want them to stay together because I really do not want them to do this thing either when the season comes back or during season 3, where basically they break up and she ends up siding with Abraham again, and everything goes to shit. And I just don't like it because it messes with my enthrallment in the show. I like to immerse myself in the show that I'm watching, and when stuff like this happens, it kind of pisses me off and breaks the immersion. And I just don't want it to happen. But with my understanding of how the plot lines can play out, it'll probably play out that way. Possibly.
Not really. If you think about it even more,
It plays out good because honestly, the two of them together has been boring. They need a little bit of excitement back in their life.
they do, because I have to agree with Leroy, because they need more excitement, they need more thrills in their life, because Ichabod was bringing up a lot of good points, like, you're a spy, you're a witch, you lied about killing my crazy ex-girlfriend, and everything else, like, yeah, I have judgment toward you now, like, yeah, I can't trust you like that. So it was kind of cool that they brought that up to play now because we knew it was gonna come back to play on her end because you shouldn't have done it in the first place. And then it was really really cool how that really played out. And I was not. Oh, you go ahead.
I think we need a good 5-minute rebuttal of them just closing out the shit, getting all their shit out on the open, and just shutting it down really fast, and let's just move on.
Right, I can see that too.
Okay.
I don't need a whole episode of them going bickering back and forth with other little tidbits going on. Just say your piece, she says her piece, let's keep it rolling.
Right. Let's go on with our lives.
Yeah. I don't know, but moving on from that, trying to remember. The only real major points that I remember is what was going on between Ichabod and Katrina, Irving getting the sword, being all a badass.
But no, there's a reason why you need the sword, because the sword always had a trick behind it. That was like when that badass sword fight between Ichabod and the Headless Horseman, like, oh shit, it was so awesome!
Yeah, that was a good ass fight.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
take this, motherfucker!
Yeah, now what, motherfucker? I bested you, bitch! What? Do something! Do something!
Yeah.
And then, of course,
when Ichabod managed to use the sword of Methuselah to chop off the axe of the actual axe staff and everything, and Abraham got knocked to that tree stump, I'm pretty sure that I heard Sergeant Dokes from Dexter going, "Surprise, motherfucker!" Yeah.
I can see that too, like, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
The only issue I've had, once again, it's raining evilness, and yet the homeboy has not showed up with Abraham's head.
Right, where's he at? Like, what the fuck?
Where the hell is this motherfucker hiding at?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I mean, this is the mid-season finale. Where the fuck is the Kindred?
Right, they got to talk about that anyway. Like, so where are we going to find a head? That's a good question. Because
I mean, seriously, where the hell has he been for the past, 4 or 5 episodes since we've seen him?
Yeah. What he doing? Chilling? What's he been doing?
Really, where the fuck could he chill? He has no skin!
Hey, you
no,
get
no,
you trench
he
coat.
has skin, it's just rotted.
You can have a trench coat and perfume. You ever seen that movie? You ever seen that Mummy go to Miami? Bada bing, bada boom.
What mummy went to Miami?
I don't know what he's talking about.
The only mummies I saw were in Egypt, The Mummy Returns, and then Jet Li's mummy.
Oh God! Why did you
went
bring
to
that
China?
up? Why bring that up? Why?
Well, because you brought up mummies in Miami. I don't remember any mummies in Miami.
California, how about that? There was a mummy in California, and it was a stupid kids movie. I saw it back in the day. Don't look at it.
Well, then
it was one of those old classic 80s and 90s kids movies.
Yes, unfortunately.
Where a kid would love it, but the box office not so much.
Bingo. Don't remind me.
You're talking about
you paid money.
Squad, and Monster Squad is a classic film.
If you're talking about Monster Squad, then we have a problem. That's a childhood classic.
Okay, not Monster Squad, but oh my God, I remember that one. Oh, I remember. It was Mummies Alive. It was a cartoon show. It was an action cartoon show, but it was still
good.
Mummies
You're
Alive.
Not talking about the Goonies neither.
Mummies Alive. Are you talking about the one where they had those mummies that were like superheroes or something? Like they help people and fight against evil and all that?
Bingo.
I vaguely remember that cartoon, and you're right. It was stupid.
What? It was awesome. Okay, it was awesome. Don't start this mess with me, Charles. Don't start with me.
You know what? No. Anywho, back to Sleepy Hollow, because thanks to the little bastard Isaiah who made us go off topic.
Bastard, please. You made this bastard.
But anywho, aside from that, with the lack of the Kindred, and then of course the scene what was going on with Henry, which by the way, first scene we see with Henry and Moloch, we finally get to see Moloch completely without his appearance being blurred, and it looked pretty badass, to be honest.
It better be for 5 hours in the makeup room.
Yeah, it looked awesome. I loved it. And then, of course, Henry was talking to Moloch about saying Father, I mean, blah 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 blah. They destroyed my armor, blah 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 blah. And he says I don't care. Go there yourself and stall them while I do my evil dastardly plan.
Yeah, pretty much. Stop being a bitch and start killing some people.
And that's when Henry starts to question his loyalty to Moloch.
Because Moloch is a real asshole.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he is.
is. Like,
Because Moloch never thought of Henry as a son. He thought of him as a tool, a means
or
to
a
an
puppet.
end.
Everybody to him is a tool.
Right,
Yeah.
he didn't care.
Yeah.
He was a straight up dick. Like, man, what a dick.
Like, I mean, Henry made the point, well, I'm the horseman of war. I don't give a shit who you are. Go
Right.
do my shit, bitch.
Well, no, he said, but I'm the horseman of war. I can't die. It's like, well, there's been horsemen before you, and there will be more horsemen after you're gone, kind of thing. And I'm like, yep,
It's the kind of
pretty much.
Like, it's the kind of hooker that, like, okay, hooker, there's gonna be more hookers in this room, so you can get out now. Bye bye.
Oh,
Here's your $50. Now go find another client.
Basically.
Yeah.
Henry better go call Saul.
Yeah. But I don't know, just
He needs some good representation.
yeah. But then of course Henry went to the church. Which, speaking of which, what was going on before Henry showed up at the church? Abby had mentioned something to Ichabod and Katrina about their argument and everything, and they had this heart-to-heart. I don't really remember what they talked about. But
about sacrifice, because
yeah,
because we were witnesses and we had to sacrifice ourselves. Now we got to sacrifice our own people for the right cause. That was kind of
and they were mentioning, like, if one of us goes down, somebody else will take the sword and continue the mission, and they will they will keep picking up the sword until there's nobody left.
Yeah.
But I don't think Katrina agreed with that too much.
No,
Yeah, I don't think she agreed with that either.
no.
But
She
before
wants to be
all
alive to be
that,
able to help take care of Henry.
Right. And also, have you guys ever wondered that she's been questioning a lot of their plans lately? Like, man, she's been questioning all my plans. Like, okay, we can't kill my son. Okay, we can't do this. Can't we do it? Okay, bitch,
you know what I've
do?
noticed? She
What?
was a useless witch, and she couldn't even save Homeboy.
Basically, she can't save nobody. Like,
She would have had more use in season 1 than she ever did in season 2. Because in season 1, she was an actual resource. She was able to get information from Purgatory to
Right.
Ichabod and Abby. However, this season, now that she's in our world, what use is she?
not a goddamn thing.
Damn, but she couldn't save my boy.
She couldn't save nobody. Like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
seriously, you a witch and you can't stop some blood?
You can't stop. I don't know. Your magic is just
She
slow.
had said that the reason why that she's not as powerful is because
Bullshit.
the whole merging between Purgatory and our world was getting stronger and her powers was getting weaker.
Man,
I
that's
gotta agree. I gotta agree that was a bullshit excuse.
She didn't care. I'm sorry. She did not care
I
about
mean,
nobody.
seriously, when she was running through the field and she pulled out that, raised up her hand like I am number 4, that shit was cool.
Yeah.
Right. That was cool. However, did you guys notice one thing else? That she was being always talking sweet to Abraham. Like,
Yeah, she's sweet talking to
okay.
Abraham, I'm telling you. She wants that horseman. She wants
She
to ride that
does.
caballo.
So she wants to get mounted by the headless horseman.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Basically.
talking about.
Yeah.
She
Wants to scream.
Wow.
She wants to feel the caballo say, hola.
Or pretty much that D. She wants that D from the death.
She wants the D. D as in death.
Yes, I know. Get it?
With a little bit of peanut butter on the side.
God damn it, Lou Rod. But I don't know. After that heart-to-heart, they had come up with a plan, and Henry was sent to go to the church, and he showed up, and Ichabod had the sword pointed at Henry.
He's another bitch.
And Henry was going like, I mean, would you truly sacrifice yourself for me and all that? And he kept walking in closer, and I'm like, oh, God, seriously? You're just letting him get close to where he can take away the sword out of your hand. It's kind of like how when a person has a gun pointed at him, and if the gun is too close to you, if you're quick enough, you could take the gun right out of their hands and point it right back at them. And the thing is that's what was happening with the sword. And guess what? That's what happened because Henry was fucking with him.
As usual.
Yeah.
He does that a lot.
Henry is the master mind player.
That's because he's the Horseman of War. I mean, the whole purpose of the Horseman of War is to pit people against each other.
And plus, he says a lot of
that takes a master manipulator. It has to.
Yeah, he's good at riddles that no one catches on. Not even demons. Like, oh yes, I'm gonna do this. No, in fact, I'm going to kill you. Like no one. Moloch did not see that at all. Like, wait a minute, Moloch, you that stupid? He's trying to say he's gonna kill you. That was so funny too. Like Moloch is that stupid.
Yeah. But I don't know. They managed to take everything away. They managed to take them away to the trees. Which, by the way, the whole thing what was going on, if you remember from last season, the 4 white trees where Abby and her sister were when they were children, right. That's actually what causes the apocalypse. Like each tree burns black, and the more trees that are burnt, the closer we are to the apex of the apocalypse, which I thought was very interesting. And they managed to get to the third tree. They managed to get to the third tree being burned, which basically meant blood falling down. Only it wasn't raining blood; it was hailing blood.
And no one saw
the second tree.
No one saw that.
Yeah, that was the second tree. The third tree was the demon army raising up. And
hey, did you notice that those were halls? They looked like halls.
Right.
The what?
Halls candy.
They did look like candy. Like, is that candy? Is that Breaking Bad blood?
I thought they were about to.
You're talking about the hails of blood. Okay.
I was ready for one of them to go. Hey, this tastes good.
Right.
Oh my God.
Taste the rainbow, bitch.
Yeah, the rainbow that's all red.
That's the point. That's the point. Good stuff.
That's the point, motherfucker.
But I don't know. Just they managed to go there, and of course Moloch is commanding Henry to kill his mother, and then of course Ichabod goes like, "No, take me,
take me, fair son."
And then of course Henry's going like, he says something to him, saying like blah 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 blah, evildoer this, blah blah blah, evildoer that, blah blah blah, yeah, and
pretty generic.
Yeah, and he manages to there's like a little twinkle in his eye briefly, and he takes the sword, about to slice down, then he slams around and stabs Moloch right in the chest, and then he lights up and goes boom.
I thought it was more the abdominal area, but it worked.
Well, yeah, abdominal, whatever. He stabs him in the torso. That's what happens.
Hey, but there's been some good, I don't know what you want to call it, practical effects or CGI effects. I mean, when the Horseman of War's armor went to shit, I could have sworn they were about to make the fucking one of the rings from Lord of the Rings and shit.
Yeah,
that's how
it looks good. It looked really good. And then with Moloch dying, well, I don't know if Moloch is dead, because I mean, technically, demons can't really be killed; they can only be banished.
Well, he got sent back to hell.
Yeah, he probably got sent back to purgatory.
And they'll probably get a couple of days of peace and sorrow, and
then
let's
they're
ride
really
some
mad at
motorcycles, and I'm gonna ride my horse, you know.
I hope he chooses another villain. I hope Death becomes the main villain.
What, Abraham?
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Nah. He's too stupid.
Well, the thing is that in the Sleepy Hollow story, the Headless Horseman is the main villain. So,
but I don't think this show is taking him as that serious.
Well, the thing is that during season 1, the Headless Horseman was the main villain for like the first half of the show.
Well, which made sense, but then fucking Henry came along and made him his bitch.
Yeah.
Right, man. Like, bitch, here, sit down. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Just I thought that the way this show ended was perfect. And for those who don't know, I mean, I actually I posted somewhere on Google Plus where I ended up showing a GIF of my reaction of the episode. And if those of you are familiar with the old classic movie called Citizen Kane, where it has Orson Welles just sitting in the audience clapping his hands, yeah, this movie definitely deserved an applause. This episode definitely deserved. This episode definitely deserved an applause. And hell, if I could right now, if I could like mess with my camera, which I really don't want to, I would give this episode a standing ovation because this was a awesome mid-season finale.
It was
much better than the Walking Dead mid-season finale.
Oh, way better.
Yeah, even though I didn't have a problem with the Walking Dead mid-season finale. But the Sleepy Hollow mid-season finale was definitely better. Okay, so
The Blacklist.
is there anything at all that we missed in the episode?
Um, it was Holly. He was there for a brief
Yes,
moment.
but he was only in the episode briefly during the scene with the healing blood because he was helping them get weapons.
However,
That's
he
not
He
that's
was
not
also he was babysitting Mr. Dad.
Oh yeah, that's right. And we haven't seen him since. We haven't seen him
And,
since.
and the only thing that I found funny was when Abby's car went to shit. Their cell phones went to shit too in the car, but yet they were using their cell phones later on.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
However, there's one. Holly said about Blackbeard had to use it against this monster he faced.
Kraken. I think it was a Kraken.
It was.
The
I was like,
Kraken?
oh, shit, really? That's like, oh shit! I'm gonna see some Blackbeard now in the future. Might see some
Oh,
Black.
wow. So they mentioned him.
Oh.
They mentioned Blackbeard, so we might end up seeing him at some point.
So we're gonna get to hang out with Captain Jack Sparrow.
Well, no, not Jack. No, the real Blackbeard, the real Blackbeard, the real evil dude. Well, it depends how you look at him.
But still, I want to have a captain in it. I want Sparrow. I need a little comedic twist.
Exactly. Alright, give me Edward Scissorhands. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I guess that pretty much covers everything about the episode. So guess what time it is, folks? It is time to get into wild speculation territory.
It's time to talk some shit.
Exactly.
Well, not necessarily talk shit, just trying to make up shit about what might be happening in the future of the show.
Well, taking his shit.
Okay. You know what? While I think
With
about
peanut
my
butter on the side.
God damn it, Rod,
Get the dogs.
but no. While I think about my wild speculation, somebody else go first.
Oh Lord.
There's no need to think about a speculation, man.
Just
Because
say
we gotta
anything.
wait till January. That's a speculation. We're waiting till January, motherfucker.
But it's
Before
what
we
we
get some
do with
excitement.
hangouts. We come up with speculation. I mean,
All right, fine. I got a good one. Here's a good
Go.
one. All right. Bob may be dead. However, we haven't seen the other horsemen. So one of the horsemen is going to be the conduit for Moloch's returning.
Yeah, I think that actually is a pretty good speculation where you're saying that since Moloch has now been banished back to purgatory, he might resort to the other two horsemen to help him come back, Conquest and Famine.
Or become them anyways. Or become their vessel. He might become his vessel.
Well, no, a horseman's not going to become his vessel.
Hey.
He needs to just go hang out and get some pointers from Saruman.
Or Baltimore. Hey, how you do this again? Oh,
It's not Saruman, you mean Sauron.
same damn difference.
Two completely different
Saruman.
people, man. No, Saruman was Christopher Lee, the Saruman the White. He imprisoned.
He was so badass.
He was
like,
badass, but if you're talking about somebody to like get pointers for like Moloch would be Sauron, the leader of Mordor.
That's so confusing though. Their names are closely the same.
I know, but it took me a few years to actually to be able to tell the difference between the
Years?
names.
Well, either way, he can hang out with Saruman or Sauron.
Hang out with
They'll
anybody.
both teach his ass how to do this shit right.
Matter of fact, hang out with the Emperor. Hang out with him. He knows how to do things.
No, I can do one better. Hang out with Pinhead.
No.
He can just go hang out with Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, hang out
He
with
knew
him.
how to manipulate everybody.
Pretty much. Matter of fact, hang out with Hannibal. He does everything correctly right. You can't do nothing right, dude.
No, all Hannibal does right is make good human meat.
Yeah,
That's true too.
because I got to say, I mean, Hannibal does know how to prepare a good dish.
Yeah. The only thing that might be wrong, it's okay to eat it. It looks edible.
Hey,
It's,
as long as I don't know what it is, I'm good.
as long as I'm not eating the penis, I'm good.
Oh no! What's this? Hannibal, is this cock?
Maybe. You could give me the badge, dude. I'm gonna have the badge, not the P, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Come on,
But
man.
anyway, enough about Hannibal. I now have some speculation.
Finally.
For what you guys said about Katrina being more flirtatious, I guess, with Abraham now, I think that you may be right that she's going to be switching sides. And
I don't think she's flirtatious. I think she's just more receptive to his bullshit.
yeah,
Right.
I think she's going to switch sides, and that might make the whole thing going on between Ichabod and Katrina more interesting.
Right.
And also, I do agree with your speculation saying that not this season, but maybe next season we might end up getting the other two horsemen's Conquest and Famine. I think that the people who are going to be playing Conquest and Famine are characters that have already been introduced.
Hmm.
I would, because remember, for a person to become a horseman, they have to go through a ritual to become the horseman.
Or no,
Same-
Ichabod.
No, it's not going to be Ichabod. Actually,
No, you have to go Ichabod. You have to
my
go-
speculation is that the new horsemen are going to be Irving and Holly. It's going to be Irving and Holly.
Huh. That'll be
Yeah.
interesting. One of the horsemen is a female, so
Oh, it is? Okay, well then, maybe Jenny. Jenny might end up becoming a horseman.
that would
Yeah.
pretty much be a heartbreaker. But yes, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But see, I think they're still going to go with the same pattern, introducing a new horseman every season.
Yeah, they
Banking.
No, remember, Henry wasn't revealed to be a horseman until the season finale of season 1.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
So
We'll get a new one
so
probably
technically-
closer to the end of this season.
So yeah, if they're going to play it out like that, then yes, we will get a reveal for the third horseman at the end of this season, and then he or she will be the threat of next season, and then the process will continue.
Right. Obviously.
I don't think Henry's a horseman of war anymore. I think he's just lost his shit. And
Well,
now,
I think he's completely human now. I think he's
I
completely.
think he can actually claim Moloch's title if you think about it.
No, I don't think, because I think the only people that can claim Moloch's title are other demons.
What about the Hell's Worker? He can claim it. He's a demon.
No, he's
he ain't gonna
not.
claim shit. All he wants to claim is Katrina.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But he hates Ichabod too. So, and
Okay.
also, I do have one complaint about this episode. The whole love triangle of Ichabod and Abraham and Katrina, that is really fucking stupid. Katrina, are you that stupid? Really? Really? This
You got a good guy right here, and then you got a bad boy over here. Choose wisely.
Don't be that stupid, Katrina. Seriously, be more smarter.
And she'll choose the bad boy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but all right. So that pretty much covers our wild speculation territory. Isaiah, do you have anything to pimp?
Well, besides myself, which is always going to be great because I got Isaiah Zone, yes, my awesome YouTube channel. Check it out because it has my great opinions and logic because it's Isaiah Logic. And now also check out the community I have made long time ago, which is called The Zone, where everyone can be their own logic and have fun with it. It's a sister cousin of the Geeks of the Rounds. And Charles, back to you.
Yes, and speaking of Isaiah's community called The Zone, Geeks Around also has our own community based in Google+. Be sure to check us out, join in, and join the Madhouse. Also, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe to our channel, Geeks of the Round, and be sure to visit the website, geeksoftheround.com, although I'm not entirely sure if Matt actually paid for the hosting site of the URL yet. But anywho, just be sure to check us out, and make sure to check out our other shows in Geeks of the Round. We discuss Walking Dead, Flash, Arrow, American Horror Story, Blacklist, Sleepy Hollow.
And also Charles, in the coming
Yes.
future, folks, Orphan Black.
And black.
Yes, we're also gonna bring in a new show called Orphan Black. And yeah, thanks for watching. My name is Charles. That's Isaiah Mullins. That's Lou Rod, and be sure to check us out next time.